Off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go. Behind the roof. Yeah, right there. 54 Mike. You.
They run from the pistol with Ingram. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Check. Watch 54. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. We figured they'd come out with intensity and aggressiveness on the defensive side of the ball, and they have an early turnover to show for it.
They lived up to their reputation. That's who they are. They want to attack on every play, even though they're playing defense. And you're exactly right. Force the early turnover, and now they'll try to attack again and again throughout the game.
36 power.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions and have quick releases have the most success in this league.
On second down now, it's Carson. And a promising start as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. First down Seattle on a pickup of 13.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Mike, 48. Mike, hey, 0.
Now Wilson on first down. Dancing to his left. And he slings one that's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf. And that'll bring up second down.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
Alert. Go left. 25. 14.
Again on second and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
Hey, here we go. Check 14. Check 13. Check.
They'll run on first down. Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. 48's the mic,
On second and 12, Wilson, and he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 13 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
A good tight end is a heck of a weapon for any quarterback, especially when you're able to create some mismatches. Sometimes they work against a linebacker, sometimes they work against a smaller defensive back. But when they find it, they go to it, and it often results in touchdowns.
Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they thought they were in striking distance. And to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
54, right? 54 Mike. Check, check. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Jackson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents. One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
On second down, it's Carson, and he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Oh, ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
I'm going back to you. Watch out.
After the interception, here's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead. 34 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
On first down, Carson. Domata Peko, the one to get him down.
36 power. Touch 50, touch 50.
At the 46-yard line.
36 to Mike. Watch the house.
They go play action with Wilson. Rolling to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Josh Gordon, 54 yards. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Myers for the extra point. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one fielded at the 5. And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
Here's Jackson. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. They try to run on first down, but this defense says no dice. They stop him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Check Andrew.
On 2nd and 12, Jackson nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack. Now after that sack, it's 3rd and long for Jackson and the Ravens.
54 Mike.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long, eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he's been calling. Sometimes you just need better execution of the plays that have been called.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Safety's creeping.
1st down.
14. Fair. Mike 48.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson to the right side, incomplete to Metcalf. A gain of 6 there on first.
He won't do that.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They run it with Carson. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on 3rd. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he's got this down to the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Marcus Peters came screaming in on the corner blitz. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Here's Wilson to throw. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Good job right there. 48 to Mike. I got it.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. Wilson now 7 of 10 here in this first. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the 2nd quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And
the extra point now coming from Myers. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Seahawks 21, Ravens 7. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. So that one will be accepted. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Jackson from the shotgun. He sets to fire deep. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That late in the clock, 2nd quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
what you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Wilson. The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive.
Go, guys, slow down, slow down. Hey, look. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. 48 for Mike. Hey, we got to get to the ball.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Gets it to Gordon. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks.
A gain of 15. And the Seahawks first down.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Left pass. Off. Mike, 36. Come on. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Get in the weight room. Go, 14. Mike, 36. 36. I'm on.
They snap it at 1. Now Wilson. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Hey, 0. Be alert. Go.
They go play action now. Wilson. Forced out to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway.
Get ready.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
40. I'm here all Zebra. Let's go double count right here. Double count. Get it all. Yes. Take 4.
Here's Carson. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
Bring out.
On 2nd and 9. Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. It's a gain of 34. I guess that answers the question of whether or not they're going to try to play conservative and protect this lead in the third quarter.
And I think this is something we're seeing more and more of in the NFL. Teams not playing to protect leads, teams playing to extend them.
I got it. Two times.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
On 3rd down, it's Carson, and not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what, right?
Yeah.
This is an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. And I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They run for it with Carson, and he's not going to get in. They stop him at the 1. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And the Ravens come up big down at their own goal line.
Let's go.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he'll get this only up to about the 3-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Ingram again. And he's upended at the 6 as they double their room to maneuver on a pickup of 3.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
On 3rd down, Mark Ingram. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Now, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Flushed out right. He may try and run. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
Hey, watch the screen, watch the screen.
And now Jackson will look to throw it. Snead's got it. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. On 3rd down, Jackson letting one go deep for Roberts. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again. Here we go again.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Flush to his right. He gets it to Brown. Good play. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. Couple of 1st downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
54.
To throw again is Jackson. It's complete to Snead. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. On the Seahawks 48-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson eluding the pressure right. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 33. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. Jackson will throw again. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. The 40. He's at the 30. 20. 10. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. A great pick, nice return, but you know he's just beating himself up inside for not getting all the way in.
No doubt about it, because he had visions of end zone in his mind, going to be the total hero. But we did see there the emphasis on it's not just good enough to pick it off anymore. Bring it back, get the yardage, and really help out your offense.
They come up in an offset eye. Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Chris Carson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Myers for the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. On 3rd and 1, Jackson escaping the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Flushed out right. And the pressure gets to him again. Michael Kendricks. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Cut. 14. Let's go. Watch the run. Watch the run. Get south, baby.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Flush to his right. And an alley to run. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. They'll run on 1st down. Carson. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling, They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So the victory here for Seattle. And, you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that. Shut everything down from that point.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. From Baltimore, so long, everybody.